let's do it. Right. Coach Helen for YouFit Studio. So the name is of this. Where I got this from. Well, why bread is not the devil. I'll tell you why I have this one is I did say I would go through the raft of questions that I get from a new and or existing client that has some concerns about nutritional choices and where in their head, their language, not mine, they should or should not be eating some foods and how some foods are good and or bad for you. Now, this time last week, I think I dropped the bombshell when somebody was online with my clients that cereal was okay also in moderation. This is like this. Now, this live is not dissimilar to a degree. However, what I'm going to do is literally give you some ideas of visually where something may go a little bit awry when it comes to the old bread. Oh, hey! Thank you. So, as I said, cereal, also not the devil. Bread, also not evil / bad / should not eat it. Kate's informing it's just cooking chicken, rice, broccoli, and veg and mash. What's happened to you, Kate? Where's your steak? Where's your steak and snow sauce and chips, Kate? You've changed. You have changed. While you're cooking that, Kate, I'm going to go over bread. I mean, I could get into all the different types of bread and all that really interesting stuff. However, really, we're not here for that. No. I'm going to go over some small things, then some visuals without dropping any of this. That gives you a hint. Okay, there's a range. This is part of the challenge. There's a range of breads as anything else in life. I've gone for the standard slice of bread, which isn't the Warburton's thickness of a doorstop bread. I've gone for standard bread, which I've purchased for said moment here right now. So you can go for anything up to 55 to 60 for a standard piece of toast. Not going cray. However, depending on how many slices you have, like if you're having 2, again, you're not going crazy, are you really? Let's be fair. It's not the end of the world. It is, however, dependent on what you put on it. So it's not that much, however, this is where it gets interesting. Yeah, it took me some time, calculation. I actually used one of these. I did this. Goggles, that's what it said. It actually did throw up some calculations though, which I have now shown in visual form to see and show you and try and describe to people trying to listen to this afterwards, where adding things onto bread or toast, or I could have done a sandwich, I guess, if I'd gone to town. Frankly though, you know, I've been out to go shopping, so I had to work with what I had in the house, right? Okay, I did go a bit of shopping. I have to admit, one of these things I don't have in the house, and it's going to have to be removed immediately, I think, after this. It gets a bad rap because I think when you start to add things onto it, it's where people assume that it is not great for losing weight and is detrimental to health and digestion, etc. And whether there is some outliers, always, where wheat and gluten might be a problem and there's always alternatives. I'm just going for the middle ground right here. I'm not going for outliers. I'm going for the middle group of people who may have toast for the weekend on the go, or quick ones, right? Or snacks. Oh, had that one a lot. Just a bit of toast with a snack, Helen. I'm always like, what was on it? Now, I could have visually chosen here some spread or some such. However, I thought I'd really show on camera. So I was thinking to myself, what would show on camera? I've gone for 2 options here, although the second option isn't so visual, so this might be challenging. However, the first one is incredibly visual. I have gone for the chocolate spread. I have. I said I would last week. I'm sitting right next to it. It's I feel like it's the same smell slightly as donuts, I'm finding, which is quite difficult for me to sit here, which next to that. And when we start to go through, Kate's loving life immediately, it's chocolate. Yes. Wait, you just wait when you see the size of one of these. I don't even think I could dare pick it up. However, I'm going to go through, visually what is sometimes suggested as a healthy option. And by that I mean, I've come across it before where clients have been advised that, okay, if you want to make something healthier, just make it a smaller option, right? So first option, right? But again, I'm going to have to describe this for people watching this or listening to this back even, because they'll be like, I can't even see what she's showing right now. So we get ready for this, right? So what I'm going to show you first and describe, I made this very difficult, is 5 grams of chocolate spread. Now, 5 grams of chocolate spread is probably, I would say, visually, and before I was weighing it out, about a teaspoon, a little bit over level, not insane. Okay, ready for this one? Right, so here be, ooh, actually shows up quite well, doesn't it? Here be a sad, I'm going to bring it back so you really get context of it, because if I put it right on the camera, it looks a lot bigger than it really is. This is a standard bit of bread, by the way. As you can see, it's like a schmear. I would describe this, for those listening back, like a very, very sad smear of 5 grams of chocolate spread. It's not really doing much, is it? For me. I don't know about you. I feel like if I had to weigh that, it still smells alright. Maybe Johnny would be like, what is she doing? Why is she sniffing something brown on a bit of bread? Yeah, questionable. However, this here be what I have come across as, legitimately, as advice a client has been previously given, not by anyone that I know directly, thankfully, because that person did feel quite sad about life. I mean, I could have really spread this out. I wanted to get the context of how small that is. That is 5 grams of chocolate spread on a bit of toast. No butter, can we just say, because you see there's no glycerol, none of that, Boyd. It is just straight. I don't know if we would put butter with chocolate spread. If you do, I think you're more devil than bread. Don't think that's appropriate. However, this, get out of this. This is 84 calories all in. I mean, it's alright, isn't it? It's not very I don't know about you, I'm not I'm not infused with that. I feel like I have spread it in a really awkward way. I feel like I'd have to narrow around it to get to something. However, if I had like spread that really thinly, it would be like, oh, I'm enjoying this. Now, are we ready for this next one? This is a smear. For those listening, it is a smear. It's like 2 inches, maybe, isn't it? Not like, it's not, as you see, from top down, it's reet flat. There's no level on that. So, no, I'm not going to. This is mainly for me, this life, I swear to God. Right, now, let's go somewhere else, right? Are we ready for this one? Right, now this is, I imagine, now, okay, let's come clean. I will come clean. I'll do a Kate emoji at the beginning. So put my hand up and come clean and say that. I hands down probably did do this as a chocolate in a previous life and a different dress size. I definitely did this as a choice. Now, admittedly, I will also apologise first because I only had an end of bread left. So that's what I used. I'm probably the worst case scenario. So let's for a moment, use both hands, appreciate this bad boy. Now this is one I'm really smelling. I mean, I because it's the end of bread, I accept that it's not the best ability to see the depth of that. However, I would say that's a good couple of millimeters deep. That's got some. I mean, this has got some weight on it. Gonna be fair. Oh yeah, Kate's like, oh yeah, baby. I mean, look at that. I'm gonna come in close. Look at it glistening in the light. Doesn't it look like something out of a dream? Look at that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, that does. Old Helen's happy right now. This is going straight in the bin, let's be honest. I can't. It is. However, now, I kind of want to play the game. If anybody can comment fast enough about how many calories, including the bread. For those listening back, I'm going to give you might play this game in your head. It is, I mean, again, my spreading skills can be very questionable here. I would say you could go end to end with a couple of millimeters on all of that. There's some swells in there. I mean, it's heavy, it's not ridiculous. I have to say, to be fair, I mean, it isn't, it's not insane. Does anybody watching right now want to give me some numbers of the guesswork of what I think it is? Right, Kate Goodacre has gone for 320. Anyone on Instagram want to give me a clue on this bad boy right here? Let's get visuals. Let's get the visuals. All right, so said this could go wrong at any time. Right, so I'm holding up the 5 gram. Okay, this is the 5 gram. 5 gram is, to recap myself, 84 calories. 84 calories with bread. And then we've got that. Oh, we got one online for 200. We have a 200 and a 320. Any advancements on 200 or 320 in going, gone. Right, we're both out. Get ready for this. 453. Oh, Jags, you're a bit late. 225, still wrong. 400. I mean, the 3 was important. I did literally calculate by this way. I've been downstairs with some scales and some spoons. Can we just appreciate that was hard work? Hey, Sophie. So, Sophie, just recap, because you come on. This bad boy. Hello, smear. Sad smear. We'll call it sad smear. Kate's crying. Sad smear. 84 calories. Big smear. 453 calories. Including bread, by the way. Because that's important. There it is. So, I mean, that would have been the standard one for me. So, yeah. So that is, okay, to qualify, 75 grams. So, 5 grams, 75 grams. I could do this all day. I might do this with different food items for an entire library. God knows it's messy. However, float around, 5 grams, 75 grams. Okay, now. I'm going to put this one back now. I feel like, la 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 la, sad times, bye bye. You see, I'm going to have to go straight in the bin. Bin. Okay, now. Ooh! Late entrance. Now I'm holding up another one, right? Which is kind of, well, it's not 5 grams. It's definitely not 75 grams. We can go in, see, there's still a little bit of glisten going on. I mean, again, I accept spread skills were freaking awful from my part. I'm going to give you a clue that this is, in fact, 20 grams. So this is 20 grams of chocolate spread. Notice how this week I've managed to say the name and not the brand. Done well there for me. A well-known chocolate spread, we'll call this. Some might say it's nutty. Chocolate spread, right. So 20 grams of chocolate spread right here. So I still like to hold the 5 gram up because it's just so pitiful. This is pitiful. Like, I would never ask a client to eat this. This isn't. Oh, smear, sad smear. And here we've got the middle ground. Now I'm going to go again. Give you some numbers, people. So this is 20 grams right here. This is 20 grams, right? Any takers on the calorie content of this one right here? Who can type fastest? Join us. For those listening, it is I would say it's common between the two. It's between I'm giving it away a little bit here. It's between a 5 gram and 75 gram. I mean, you can hold this comfortably without my hand falling off. Kate has gone for 240. Not bad, Kate. 240 is definitely not a smear on toast because that is pathetic and sad. It's somewhere else there. Anyone on Insta want to give me? I think it's still quite glistening, I would say, as a descriptor for those listening back. It's glistening. It's got swells. It's not flat as like the 5 grams, and it's not also peaking all over the place. I could get it to the edges, I swear, if I could. I like spread things properly. Clearly lost it. Right, I think we just got the cake going for 240. Okay, haha! Right, 20 grams. 20 grams of chocolate. I won't keep saying chocolate sauce and it's chocolate spread. This should not be so close to my face still. 163. 163. Actually, not bad. I said B word. It's not actually that. I mean, you would go into a carb and sugar coma, I'm going to be honest. However, the point I was making at the top of this is, oh God, here's where it gets difficult. 453 calories. I'm holding up the end there. I suppose it was actually premised to the end because I did think it'd be quite heavy. Right, don't get my fingers in. Right, 453 calories, which actually, if you put side by side, can take you can just about see. But actually, I've literally did weigh out 75 grams in the scales today of this. The spear mess was all over. I don't even dare deal with the kitchen right now and the utensils. It's a mess down there. However, that is 75 grams of chocolate spread at 453 calories. This is our, well, let's go back to the sad smear. Sad smear. 5 grams, legitimately what someone said if you want to have it, to enjoy it. Now, either way, if someone's going to have a bit of toast, let's get real. 163 calories is not breaking the bank. actually, and it gets a very bad rap, things like this. You know, I could have actually, oh no, I've got some on me. Oh no, I'll have to lick it off at times. However, if you think about it realistically, as opposed to what might be considered something like an avocado on toast, which went through the day, which was nearing up 500 as well, actually, 20 grams. Kate, stop messing me direct now saying when can I have chocolate spread on everything. You can't. I'm just saying that this is where it could get tricky when somebody says, I have bread. I'm assuming I can't have bread, it's bad for you. No, it's about, again, one of the 5 cornerstones. I'm just going to have to write this chocolate off. I can't keep looking next to my mouth. It's about one of the cornerstones of talking about energy balance, right? So, and mental stability when it comes to remaining sane. I mean, I would throw it away if it wouldn't smear down the wall. It's a little bit, right? So Joe, you missed all the fun with the chocolate spread. I'm on the way to clean your kitchen. Kate, please do. Not with your mouth. You can't lick everything up. I feel I want to recap for Joe because you missed so much of this joy. Joe, I'm going to recap dead quick. 5 grams of chocolate spread. Despairingly sad at 84 calories. So low and sad. I could make it into, I should have made it into like a face, like not happy. That would have been fun. Then I went with what do we all want to do? Hey Joe, this is 453 calories right here on a bit of bread. With the bread, to be fair. And then the middle grounds, ta-da, 163. Not the end of the world, 20 grams. I'm not suggesting you weigh out like I did, by the way. I'm just telling you how easy it is to get confused. Now, I don't want to stop here, because what fun would that be? Now the next one might not show on camera so well. Let me just remove the place and put another one on. Christ. Right. Jesus, this really might not show on camera. I don't know. I think I chose the wrong brand for this. So here's one. Now, interestingly, this arguably an interesting concept of good or bad. Bread. I'm just changing my own light system here. Is the old peanut butter. Now, peanut butter go protein and fat. Yeah. More fat than protein. So let's use the same measurements. So I'm going to use the same measurements that I've just done on I won't keep putting every time someone new comes on camera with this. Sham, look at me chocolate. Right, peanut butter. Now I'm using the same measurements, right? Because last on the chocolate spread that I've now disposed of on the floor, I'm going to kick it away from me. Can't be too close. Old Helen's fighting to get out right now. I've used the same measurements, so I've gone 5 grams, 75 grams, and 20 grams. So let's see if it shows up on camera how sad this peanut butter is. Because again, I legitimately did have a client talk about a teaspoon of this on toast, and admittedly on toast, yeah, it's sad. In a shake or something like that, we can just get better with it. But this is hey friends. I could have toasted that a bit better as well. That might have actually showed up the colour a little bit better. I'll take responsibility for the anemic toast there. Yeah, probably. Yeah, definitely need a bit longer. I think this one had to defrost because I didn't have enough toast for this. So this is 5 grams. We'll just say we know this is 5 grams. We could see comparatively to the last smear. It's not really reached the edges, is it? Let's be fair. So this is 5 grams. This is 5 grams right here. So 5 grams. Do we have... Right, knowing that... Oh, God. We're going to get back in it. Just because. We knew this was 5 grams of sad sack. This is 5 grams of chocolate spread. This is 5 grams of peanut butter. 5 grams of chocolate spread. Came in at 84. Anyone want to... Oh, hear that? That's not good. That toast has been done for a while. Anyone to give a take on... just for those, again, listening, because I'm doing a little visual today and you guys are stuck out in the cold. If you listen to some podcast afterwards, I'm holding up, again, a teaspoon smear of peanut butter that has seen better days in life on some anemic bread. Still taking responsibility for the bread. Does anybody want to take a guess at how many calories this again, I feel like I'd have to... This is even worse. I think I'd have to... Because I couldn't spread it. I could not spread that. Does anyone want to take a guesswork? I will literally give you What are we on? About a minute to guess how many calories this is. Really. Being that the sad 5 grams on chocolate spread was 84. We're looking for 5 grams of peanut butter. Weighed, by the way. Although I did go crunchy as well. Let's not judge. Oh, Sham's gone 180. Desperately going for my fitness pal. Yeah. It's very sad. Comes in at 88. Comes in at 88 calories. Interestingly. That's with breakdown right down to my head because I did the stats on this last week. Yeah. I mean, I've only got one peak on there. I think that's like one nut. Yeah, that's one nut. So you can see how actually you went quite high because I think I knew you were going with this. However, that is. I'm setting on the side for people listening. You can just see one crunchy nut. There's one bit of 1/3 of a peanut stuck on that bad boy, and that is essentially 5 grams. Again, I spoke to a client who had that as a food plan from someone else. That is 5 grams. Now let's make sure. Gosh, this one was a hard one to spread. Yes, it is, Sean. Oh, I did not toast this one. This was definitely defrosted. Right. Almost. Right. Hello. Sham, give me a number on this. Right, I think, wow, this was a bad choice on spreadage. Look at that. Right, there are peaks and troughs all over this bad boy. It's glistening, sleeky, it's heavy. So heavy because it didn't really toast at all on the other side. Defrosted bread. Right, Sham, give me the numbers on this. Look, it can't even. It's falling apart. It's that heavy. Come on, Sham, give me a number. Come on. Come on, anyone give me a number. Give me a number of this. This is, I'm going to include this. This is 75 grams of this particular brand. 400. Not bad. Anybody else? Kate, you still with me? You're going to give me a number, Kate? I need to put this down soon because I feel like it's going to fall on me. I've almost dropped it once. That bottom bit, it feels like a sliding iceberg. Sliding iceberg of peanut butter. Look at that. Oof. It couldn't even handle the gut. Look, oh, really shouldn't. 490. Ooh. Actually, Kate, I'm going to say you are closest at 505. 505. I'm going to have to put this down because it's just not going to cope. I'm going to have to scoop this back. This peanut butter belongs to the dogs as well, which is why they're going crackers, because I know I've taken it. They lost their minds earlier. Can you imagine this? Kate, you can come and clean the kitchen, but swear to God, there's peanut butter and chocolate sauce all over that bad boy right now. Look at it. I feel like I could deflect the sun off it. There's that much. However, have I gone that bad before? I probably have. Do you know what was interesting about this one? Is if you took that and put it over 2 slices, it wouldn't actually be that far off probably what I've gone for in a previous life without knowing. Because divide it in half as a toppage, and actually that's a very nice tasty snack if you're on the go, right? Over 2. I could have done it over 2 actually to see what that was like. I'm going to put it down now. Now, again, the smear tactics were not good on this third option. So you would have guessed now if I've done, 3 options of chocolate spread, 1 smear, one joyful chocolate madness. It's like looking at it. And then 1 in the middle. It was stands to reason, and this one is going to be in the moderate zone, right? I think we can all guess that's going to happen. So I'm going to show you what this looks like. So this is actually not that bad. Again, I think it's because I didn't put butter on to add that into the calories. It didn't really. At least it's showing up. I was concerned that everybody tunes in and was like, why is she shoving bread with something on it into the camera? That is this is 20 grams. I'm getting indigestion smelling all this. There's 20 grams of peanut butter. For those listening afterwards, it's a bad attempt on the visuals of this is a bit messy. It was because there's no butter on it, it didn't spread very well. However, it's not all really to the corners, it's more in the middle. However, you know, it's gone a bit weird again. There is a bit of a compromise there. It's a bit like the chocolate spread, right? There's some depth on that, just not insane. We don't see layers. I couldn't say it's like a multi-story car park right now of peanut butter. It's somewhere though, isn't it? So middle ground. We know middle ground for it was I've got things everywhere. The middle ground was 163 on the chocolate spread. So what are we have any takers on the middle ground of peanut butter? I don't think you get this over 2 slices, by the way. I think it's definitely a 1 slice moment. 165. You've got 165 in cake. Good. 165. I want to do that thing when they do like proper bidding, except I can't do it. So, Sharm, anything on that? Do you want to give a number? It's like bingo, isn't it? Legs 11, 180. Ooh. Actually, Sharm, you are closest at 180. It's 177, so it's 177 calories. Not bad, really. Now again, it's the same. Oh God, I'm trying to hold this up again. This is this bloody mess. That's at 505 calories. That's definitely have to go back in, because I'd have to scoop that back off and put it in. I think the dogs would go crazy if I wasted this much with their peanut butter. However, 505 calories right there, and opposed to 177 that is definitely going to go in a minute. Oh my God, can't get both on camera. Iceberg of peanut butter slowly sliding down. And now one kind of lapse of actually measuring this out is where this would end up at. So you can see when I'm going full circle, having spent 30 minutes now shoving bits of bread into the camera with random stuff on, and these are 2. I mean, you look at some. I won't use the brand. I won't say the brand of this. This is a brand of peanut butter that's quite common in the health industry. It's deemed to be a different version of peanut butter that's better for people. And fair dues. It still comes out either or at a hideously large amount of calories if it's overconsumed. And then, to be fair, I mean, the interesting thing is, right? 453, so a little bit higher by 50, and then there's 505, right? So actually, over listing these 2 things in my hands right now, there's over 1,000 calories. So this is where bread gets demonized when it comes to it. Now, again, if I'm saying that is 177, and oh, here we go, friend. That's actually a decent bit of toast. That one worked. I can actually tap that and don't fall apart. And that is 163. You can see that actually there isn't about it isn't about the actual content of the thing. It's what you put on, because it's a sliding thing. It's a sliding slope. Oh no! Damn it! The self-control on this one for old overweight Helen is pretty difficult right now. Just sit and eat it. It's all going in the bin, I promise. So the answer is, I'm just going to smear it on. I can't. I'm going to put it on. Damn it! I'm just smearing it on there. Have that. Look, it's another gram. Put a gram onto that. However, you can see how there's some element of compromise between what we really consider to be a portion of something and what might be deemed to be the healthiest option possible, which is pretty much a suggestion of something. Quite sad. There is a ways around it. It's just a decision like I made here. I didn't put spread or butter on top of it with it, because I just purely wanted to get the full girth of that bad boy on, which is fair enough at the end of the day. However, plenty of clients want to take things like sorry, this is going to be a nightmare to clean. Toast out of all this, out of their actual eating nutrition, straight off the bat, without adapting and understanding what actually they can eat, so that, say somebody is staying the same weight and eating this, by purely just cutting that down from 453, can't stop my numbers now, 453 down to 163, you can automatically start to create a deficit with calories without having to go into really like the patented way of eating I've talked about before, which is really restrictive. It's about educating yourself about what a calorie deficit is in terms of numbers and visualizing it as well, because you know that as 505 calories is interesting, because I could bump that up if I put it over 2 slices and called that lunch. That would still be way over, for me, what I could have and still manage to lose weight, to be fair. So I wanted to do this today so you could get a visual, and also because it's quite fun. to be honest. Right, recap, because I mustache. Assuming bread is the devil, it is not. It's not bread, it's what you put on it. I hope that I've visually, and if you're listening back, sorry, you may have to watch this one to get the full whack of what that looks like. Essentially showed where you can laden up something that is relatively actually okay in terms of calories. In terms of, I went for like 55 to 60 calorie bread because I chose that particular brand. However, again, you might be able to whack on another 50 calories just by the type of bread you're having, and also even then if you added butter on as well. So these visuals help you to understand that you can go from one extreme to another. You can go really sad sack and just have 5 grams, or go overkill and go 75 grams, or find a grammage in between somewhere that's just, which you don't have to necessarily weigh anything. Again, I'm not suggesting that. What I'm showing is that doing something in moderation really does work in terms of what the calories turn out to be. So now it's Friday, and tomorrow I'm at bootcamp. So Monday is the next live, and not sure what you're going to do yet. Both of them are pretty good. Join me 5 o'clock on Monday. Until then, have a fabulous weekend.